Well, hello. Appears my camera turned on without me touching it. How odd. Hello. Welcome in. If you're new, welcome back. If you've been here before, I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. I am going to start doing some June energies for all the signs, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to start with earth signs, and I am in fact going to start with Virgo. I've already meditated. I use my Merlin spray because I'm doing the earth signs, so that felt like a good fit for that. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple of Wisdom of the Oracle cards to see what messages come out there. And then you can see I have some labels out. I'm going to try something a little bit different from my Tesla 369 readings and some of the other ones I've done. I've done mind, body, and spirit readings. I've done the Tesla 369. I'm going to try this one, which is kind of career, then family, what's blocking you, some advice, and anything else. And we're going to try this format for this round of readings. We're about to go into June, so we would say that this is kind of your energies, Virgo, for June. Around these, excuse me, my throat was fine up till now. We're going to see what comes out for you for this and for the signs, doing it this way. I would love it if you would comment and let me know, what format do you like? Do you like the Tesla 369? Do you like the mind, body, spirit? Or do you like this one where we get a little bit for career, a little bit for family, and see what may be blocking you? Let me know, what format you like. I want to give you guys what you want. Okay, so as you can see, one of these cards came out like this, face down. One of them came out face up. Okay, so let's see what we have. Poised, number 48. Ugh, the light on the camera. Poised, number 48. See there, she's on a pillar. She's reaching up towards the stars. You can see the stars there at her fingertips, and there's one above her head. So she's poised. Poised. And then we have No Place Like Home. Wow, Wizard of Oz reference right there. That is number 50. No Place Like Home. And it kind of looks like a house hanging on, almost like a birdhouse up in the clouds, or at the top of a beanstalk maybe, right? Poised and No Place Like Home. Okay. Let me see. I guess we can put these here. Poised and No Place Like Home. Let's see. I believe poised is ready to receive, but we'll check that here with the book just to be sure. I do like to honor the people who channel these messages in their cards. Yes, I could just, I could read it intuitively, and it looks to me like she's poised and ready to jump off, ready to try something new, ready to, receive with her arms wide open. Let's see. It says, being ready, bringing something to light, and being at your best and having confidence. Being ready to receive and having confidence is poised, right? Okay, Virgos. No Place Like Home is 50. So these cards are coming out sequentially, 48 and then 50, moving ahead. No Place Like Home. I have not pulled this card before. But if I was to give you the message that I feel from the card, it would be to appreciate everything that you have at home right now. That's what I would think. But the message says authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Wow, I like that. So No Place Like Home, feeling comfortable just as you are, feeling comfortable where you fit, figuring out where that is, right? Being authentic, so being you, being poised, being ready to receive, being ready to move on, right? Jumping for the stars, reaching for the stars, and being comfortable with that. I love that for you, Virgos. I love it. Okay, so I was going to use my Tarot Royale deck, but now I'm kind of feeling like I should use the Wizard of Oz deck because of that No Place Like Home. So let's see what we get from this deck. Okay, Virgos. Oh, I forgot to say, today is Wednesday, May 29th, or maybe I said it already, I can't remember. And we will see where we go with this. And then please let me know, do you like this format? Would you rather have me do like that Mind, Body, Spirit one? Or do you like the Tesla 369 where we do 3 cards for what's around the corner and 6 cards for your main reading? Let me know what you like so I can do what my viewers want. Okay? Hope you're all doing well. Would love to hear where you're watching from. Okay. So first we're going to get a card for career and finances. So for June, for my Virgos, what is going on? And I mean, whenever you come to this message, if the title catches your eye, there's probably something in here for you. It's, you know, most of my messages are timeless except when they say. When my guides tell me that, no, this is for right now, they tell me. But you might come to this in July and there may be a message for you. Or you may want, okay, that's the second time that that's happened. So they gave us 2 cards for career and finance. Wow, the Lobster Quadrille. So that is the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Career and finances. What's going on emotionally, Virgos, for you in your careers, right? 6 of Cups is kind of, in most decks, is kind of nostalgia. It's looking back at what you have. And these 2 lobsters are kind of dancing. I will look this up in the book because I don't have that Wizard of Oz deck memorized, okay? So 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This is complete happiness. This is everything. It's also, I believe in this deck, it has to do with getting places with help from your friends. I believe that's kind of part of that message. Okay. Let's see. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, career. I'm just putting them both there because I only asked for one, but they gave us... Whoops, that's the wrong book. It would help if I got the right book. Okay. 6 of Cups, the Lobster Quadrille. Nostalgia. Okay, yes. Happiness, joy, contentment, healing, forgiveness, and second chances. So with career, and we're looking at nostalgia, happiness, joy, contentment, healing, forgiveness, second chances. I mean, that would say to me that either you guys are right now in a career that you love or you are heading toward a career that you love. And knowing that you being content and happy with your career is the most important thing. It's very hard to go to a job that we don't like, right? It's very hard to go to a job where we just feel unappreciated or overworked, etc., right? I mean, that's just really difficult. Okay, let's see. The 10 of Cups. This is Dorothy and all of her friends. Beautiful rainbows, greenery. It's just a gorgeous, peaceful card. It does show the yellow brick road winding through there. Happiness, bliss, contentment. So these are some of the same words from the 6 of Cups. Happiness, bliss, contentment, fulfillment, love, relationships, family, community, unity, togetherness, joy, peace, serenity. Okay, so I'm feeling like the overall message, I don't know if, yeah, see, both of these won't fit there. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I have another. Oh, actually, you know what? I can just, you guys know it's North Star Energy Healing. Okay. So I'm really feeling like either some of you are super happy with where you are right now with your career, or some of you need to move forward, right? Move forward, reaching for that star so that you feel that way in your career. You know, that's the message that I'm getting. That's what they're giving me, Virgos. That you either are very happy in your career, or you need to move towards a place where that's what the circumstances are. You may be there right now, or you may be thinking about, some of you may be thinking about changing careers. Well, make sure you just don't trade in the frying pan for the kettle, or the pot calling the kettle black, or whatever the frying pan into the fire. Jeepers, Lisa, think of it. So the last time that I changed jobs, I took probably close to a year before I decided where I was going to take a position, because previous to that I had left a job and took another job fairly quickly and found myself in the same circumstances again. So, my advice would be, if you are thinking about changing careers because you're not happy, that you take your time and find the one that's really right for you. Maybe you do want to go into your own business, Maybe you want to work for some smaller company. Maybe you're tired of the corporate life, or what have you. Now, if you're retired and you're watching this, then hopefully you're already with your finances and career at your bliss, happiness, and contentment, right? That's what one would hope. So, career and finances, Virgos, it looks like you're either at happiness and bliss and contentment, or you are headed toward it, right? Okay. All right, for family for my Virgos. For family for my Virgos. What do we have for family for my Virgos? Kind of like June, but we're just doing the energy. What are the energies, current energies? Okay, I don't know. For some reason, they don't want me to say June. I don't know why. Current energies is what they want me to say. All right, current energies for my Virgos around family matters. Family matters for my Virgos. What are the current energies around family for my Virgos, please? I hope you're all doing well. I hope it's nice where you are. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful, warm, sunny day here where I am in Maine. Today is my long day at work, so I'll probably only get one video posted, but when I get home later, I'll try to do another one. I'll try to get these up as quickly as I can, and I apologize. This is where I get stressed out. That's why I did elements last time, but I want to do an individual sign reading for everybody this time. So I will do my best to get going with it, okay? Believe me, when I'm at my other job, all I think about is doing this. So, all right, taking a while to get that family card. What is the card for Virgos for family energies right now? For my Virgos for family energies, what is the card, please? The Emperor. The Emperor. The Wizard of Oz. That's the wizard. These cards are so cool. He's kind of got the Emerald City in his head up there. That's pretty cool, right? Oh my gosh. All right, family. The Emperor. Now, we know the Emperor in the traditional deck represents or can represent Aries. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries. This may not be, laid out in that same way. The Emperor. Authority, structure, discipline, order, father figure, power, control, ruler, and rigidity. Okay, so in this deck, the Emperor is kind of, they're showing me like somebody that's putting their fist on the desk, like, this is the way it's going to be. I'm feeling like for some of you Virgos right now, you're being challenged by a father figure or a masculine energy who is trying to steer you in a certain direction. Now remember, this is a general reading. This may not resonate for every Virgo. Okay? The quote here is, I am Oz, the great and terrible. Who are you and why do you seek me? So some of you in your family could be having some rocky road. They're showing me kind of a rocky road, kind of wavery a little bit, wavering. The wizard's journey is one of self-discovery and balance. He learns that genuine power and authority stem from honesty and authenticity, not deception and illusion. He reminds us of the significance of strong and compassionate leadership. So, some of you, if you are the leader in your household, you need to remember that strong and compassionate leadership is the best way to be, right? Not kind of ruling with an iron fist. If some of you are dealing with the person who is trying to rule with an iron fist, you may want to show them compassion or somehow soften the situation a little bit, I'm hearing, right? So, but it also could be that you need some structure and things, some structure and discipline in your family setting. I don't know what each of you will have to determine how this fits for you, but don't make it fit with a shoehorn, right? If this part doesn't fit, just move on to the next or take what does resonate. But I'm really feeling like for some of you, there's some issue with authority, structure, discipline, ordering things. In the other deck, the Emperor is kind of bringing chaos into order. So in your family, maybe there's some little chaotic swirls going around right now that you need to pay attention to. Okay. All right. I love this deck. I really, really do. All right. What are the blocks going on for my Virgos right now? What are the blocks going on for my Virgos? What are the blocks going on for my Virgos right now, please? What are the blocks? Blocks for my Virgos. What are the blocks going on for my Virgos, please, right now? So funny, because I was thinking we should probably get 2 cards, and 2 cards came out. 4 of Pentacles, the Wicked Witch's possessions. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles, this is when you're trying to decide what to keep and what to share, right? Pentacles have to do with your money and your material things. So 4 of Pentacles, the Wicked Witch's possessions. Like, you see how she's got all those things on the wall. Wow, look at everything I have, but she's not doing anything with them. So that's kind of what I will look at the book, but that's the 4 of Pentacles typically is that type of energy with having things that you're not quite sure if you're going to share, right? And then you have Justice, the King of Hearts, Justice, balance. This makes perfect sense. Okay, Virgos, so for you guys, it looks like the key here may be figuring out the balance between what to keep and what to share, so to speak. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. It's like, I'm trying to figure it out. It's like if you have some knowledge and you know how to do something and somebody else really needs that knowledge, but you're feeling like, well, do I want to help them or don't I? It's like if you are an artist of some sort and all your beautiful paintings are just sitting in a room in your house and you're not doing anything with them. It's like having wisdom of some sort and you're not sharing it. I'm trying to remember. There's a story in the Bible about, I think it's in the Bible. It's about, I feel like it is a parable in the Bible about some Jesus or somebody giving some people some seeds or something, or something like that. And one person just holds on to it and it molds. Another person plants it in the ground and it grows and yields more. It's some sort of a story like that. So when we have things that we can share and we do share them, we create those ripples. We grow more things, right? we are helping ourselves and other people and the collective and the world and all when we share our gifts and knowledge. Now, for some of you, this could be a straight money. Pentacles are money and material things. I mean, could it be money? Yeah, I guess it could be. If some of you have either been, if you're thinking about sharing something with someone, or if this has come up somehow, it could be money. Typically, the messages that I get have to do with sharing your gifts and talents. But all right, so the keywords are security, safety, preservation, conservatism, materialism, greed, fear of loss. Okay, so yeah, that's where we have, do I share this or keep it to myself, right? So that's the message there. You're having some trouble deciding what to do with what you have, whether it be a tangible thing or some knowledge that you have or some gift, that talent that you have. You're kind of struggling with what to do with that, I'm hearing. All right, and then we had justice. Justice is 11. Ooh, I love that. Magic number. Okay, so justice. I mean, this can represent Libra, but ultimately it's balancing things out. The keywords are balance, fairness, law and order, truth, karma, retribution, accountability, responsibility, integrity, and legal documents. Could be something legal, but I'm really feeling, guys, like these are kind of tied in together. Balance what you keep for yourself and what you give others. I'm getting goosebumps all up and down as I say that. So whoever this part of the reading is for, or whoever that's for, I'm really feeling like you have to get comfortable with what you have so that you can share it with others so that it can multiply, right? Yeah, that's really what I feel, really what I'm feeling right now for that. Interesting. Really interesting, guys. Really, really interesting reading. I like this. Career and finances, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, happiness, joy. It looks like with career and finances, you're either there or you're on your way, right? Family, there's some sort of possible struggle with somebody who's either trying to steer you in a direction, or you could be that person who's being stubborn. And then blocks are this: what are you going to share? How are you going to share it? How are you going to use your gifts and the things that you have? So Virgos, right now, there's some sort of block with that. Okay, what's the advice? What's the advice for my Virgos, please? What's the advice for my Virgos? What's the advice? What's the advice for my Virgos, please, when it comes to these current energies? What's the advice, please? What's the advice? Advice for my Virgos, current energies. Advice for my Virgos, current energies. It's always fun when I do readings with this deck, and for some reason I really feel like that's what they wanted me to use because of that No Place Like Home card. I always try to pay attention to the subtle hints, the subtle things that those subtle things that come around. Okay, so again, we have one face down and one face up. This has been, and I'm really, they're pointing this out because that's what happened here, right? Poised was face down. No Place Like Home was face up. Almost like the most important thing is to feel comfortable in your own skin, right? To remember and appreciate what you have, what you are, who you are. And then being poised to receive, reaching for that star, right? And here in your advice, we have that same kind of face down, face up. All right. Face down is the Queen of Cups, the glass cat. Queen of Cups, the glass cat. That's pretty, huh? I don't know if that's from Alice or the Wizard of Oz. And then death. Death of the old way of doing things. So prominently is a death of the old way of doing things, right? In your advice. You got to move on and change. Let me see if I can. I know I have those there, but then they're blocked with this. Eventually my desk will be all set up and it'll be easier. Okay. All right, advice. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is typically a softer queen, a more emotional, more loving queen. Okay, here, the Glass Cat, Queen of Cups. Love, romance, compassion, empathy, intuition, healing, nurturing, flow, grace, and fluidity. So your advice is to, and that's funny, it's right under here, be a little bit more nurturing, forgiving, use your intuition, right? Flow with things, use your grace when it comes to maybe this situation here with the forceful, gosh, now I can't even think of what it was. Okay, so this was the one that was face down. Face up was the Death card, right? Excuse me. The Death card, which is transformation, change, transition, rebirth, renewal, liberation, evolution, phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, so this is the prominent one here. So what they're giving me, strange, what they're giving me is when you transform, you will become more. So it's almost like this love and compassion is kind of overshadowed by the change and transformation. And once you embrace that change and transformation, you let those old things go, then the Queen of Cups with the love and compassion can come out. You can feel more love and compassion, right? You can feel more intuition. You just need to change something, right? About the way that you're doing things, right? You just need to, this has really been interesting. Really interesting. Okay, so now we're going to ask if there's anything else, anything I missed, anything else that needs to come out. For this, we will use my Tarot Royale. So remember, be poised and ready, but first you need to accept yourself. Right? Be comfortable in your own skin. Then you're ready to accept and get those things, right? Those were the two cards that came out in kind of the overview before we did all this. Okay, Spirit, is there anything that I missed? Is there anything else that you want to tell Virgos right now? Anything else that you want to tell my Virgos right now? Remember, the blocks are on this side and the advices. I just want you to be able to get a good look at, okay, how this laid out for you. In case you want to screenshot it or, okay. That's the second time that I've noticed that card. Okay, Spirit, anything that I missed, anything that you want to tell my Virgos for what's going on with their current energies, please. Anything that I missed, anything that I missed that they need to know, please. Anything at all. Anything besides that Eight of Cups, yeah, walking away from an emotional situation. Anything that I missed towards something better. Three of Hearts. Okay, some of you Virgos are in some sort of emotional situation. You're thinking about whether or not, oops, you couldn't see that. You're thinking, okay, let's move kind of the overview cards over here. You can still see them. Anything else, this is what has come out. The Eight of Cups, the walking away from something. The Three of Swords, the heartache or the heartbreak. Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay. All right. So, things that I may have missed that Spirit wants you to know. It's okay to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's okay to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Okay, guys? Gosh, trying to get this just right. Well, I guess that's okay if the light's on the moon, right? If I could only figure out how to do it. Eight of Cups. He's walking away to a brand new start, leaving that emotional baggage behind, okay? Three of Swords. This is kind of heartache. You can get past it. You can pull those swords out. Your heart is still intact. And you may be feeling it, right? And I feel like those two kind of go together. So some of you Virgos are going through having to walk away from something emotional, right? It's going to be all right. Don't let yourself get into this Five of Pentacles lack mentality. This is one of our biggest downfalls, right? Fives are change, changing your financial situation. You got all this good stuff, right? Don't feel in lack and then lose it, right? Your career and finances was fantastic over here, right? But if we feel like we're going to lose it and we hold on too tight, and you had that message with this Four of Pentacles as well, right? Money is energy and it needs to flow. It needs to be used. It needs to go in and out, spend it, get some back, right? And I have really let go of my fears around that, which I've dealt with for a long time. And I use that affirmation by Florence Scovel Shinn. My supply comes from God. I have the magic purse of the spirit, which can never be depleted. As soon as money goes out, it immediately comes back in. It is always crammed and jammed with abundance, under grace in a perfect way. And for this, I give thanks. I say this mantra a minimum of twice a day. Okay, so let's not get into hoarding or lack, because then you lose what you have, right? Appreciate what you have. Maybe you only have $5 extra. You know what? Love and appreciate that $5 so that it can multiply. Don't be afraid to spend it, especially if you're spending it for something that makes you feel good or another makes someone else feel good, right? Okay. Chariot. This could be Cancer. Let me see who you had. You had possibly Aries, possibly Scorpio, Libra. Okay, Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer. So I don't know if any of you are dealing with any of those signs, but I'm just saying. So Chariot, this is a victory, right? This is a beautiful card. This is a victory card. But before you can move forward, yes, you have a victory with whatever this is. Before you can move forward, you need to solve a riddle. That's why the Sphinx are there. They don't pull anything. They're not going anywhere. They're sitting there. Yes, you've got this victory, but there is something that you need to solve before you can move ahead. Okay? All right. Oh, geez. I hope I'm not late for work. You know what? I don't care. All right. You guys are earth signs. I don't use this deck a lot, but I was directed and guided to put it up on the table. As you can see, my desk is still it still needs another coat of poly, and it wasn't fully dry even after 24 hours. So that stuff that's called one coat poly is not one coat. And it doesn't dry quickly. So it'll have to be on here for, I would say it was probably, a full 24 and another 8. So, not quite 48. What's that? Like 36 hours. Okay, for my Virgos, what from this beautiful Earth deck do you have for my Virgos? What from this beautiful Earth deck do you have for my Virgos? What do you have for my Virgos from this beautiful Earth deck, please? This deck is really, really big for my hands to shuffle. It's wide, I should say, where my fingers have to grip it like that. It's hard for me to... Okay, Spirit, help me out. What's the card for my Virgos, please? What is the card for my Virgos for this reading, for these current energies. Is that it? Okay. Angor Wat. Angor Wat. I have the courage to live my heaven on earth. What was that? Being comfortable. No place like home. I have the courage to live my heaven on earth. As above, so below. I am aware that sometimes things must fall apart to be reborn as I would wish. Yeah, some of this, right? Sometimes things have to go away in order for the next beautiful thing to come in, right? Look at that beautiful sun. It looks like a lotus flower, okay? So, yeah, sometimes we forget that even though sometimes it's painful to move on or change is painful, we can't get the next beautiful thing if we're just staying in that same energy all the time. If we're just, staying put, hoarding our things, hoarding our gifts, just saying, look at my pile of gold. And I mean, that's just an analogy. Just look at it, but don't use it or spend it or do anything with it, right? We don't want to be in that, right? Okay. Justin Landau, what is the animal oracle card you have for my Virgos today, please? For their current energies. What is the animal card you have for my Virgos for their current energy, please? What is the card, animal card for my Virgos, please? What is the card for my beautiful Virgos? Card for my beautiful Virgos, please. Oh my goodness. Oh! I don't think that was, no, that was me. Okay, let me give him a quick shuffle. Sorry about that, my shuffling foibles. What is the animal spirit card for my Virgos, please? Justin Landau, what is the right card for my Virgos? What is the animal they need to hear from right now for their current energies for this reading? All right. Face down, which I just feel like there is some sort of prominence with you guys about one being face down and one being face up. It's like it is balanced kind of, but it's like this can't come alive until this is done. I don't know, they're giving me something about that. Tiger, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Beautiful, right? Tiger, fire. Okay, my Virgos, I hope this has been a help to you. It certainly has been a pleasure and has been lots of fun to do. Let me get this up there so you can see it. It certainly has. It has been a lot of fun to do this. I like getting back to doing my signs. I just hope that you all like it too. Please give it a like so it can go around and be seen by other Virgos who don't follow me. That's all I ask, is that you be kind enough to me to give it a thumbs up, please. I do appreciate each and every one of you, all of your comments, everything that you say, I read. I try to respond to everything, okay? Let me know what kind of readings you want. Do you want the Tesla reading? Do you want the mind, body, spirit reading? Do you like this with the different categories? What do you like? Remember, kindness matters, right? Peace. I love you all.